Heidrich Smash Part 2. Here we are in the kitchen. If you look from left to right, you can see that our appliances are mismatched. Nothing is the same color. You can also see that you're looking at every piece of cabinetry we have. It's small, it's inefficient, it barely holds all the things that we need it to hold. Some of the drawers stick, and some of the drawers are too tiny to really even hold anything, so we don't know what to put in them. Our countertops are the original to the home, as well as the cabinets. They stain really easily, and honestly there's not a whole lot of space to put anything on them, especially for prep work. This is all we have when it comes to prep work. That little tiny corner right there, and a lot of stuff that we already use on a regular basis takes up a lot of that space. So if we could increase the amount of counter space that we have, as well as increase the amount of storage and cabinet space we have, that would be great. Making the appliances match would be phenomenal. You can see that I have a stainless sink and a stainless stovetop. I don't really mind if we keep stainless, but I also wouldn't mind to get rid of it. I think it's difficult to keep it clean and keep it looking nice. So I'm open to other options, other things to consider. This beauty right here is our oven. This oven is original to the home. It's a 1960-something Waste King Universal. If you know anybody's grandma who's looking for one, tell her we got her fix. We have to keep two thermometers in there just to make sure, one in the front and one in the back, that there is consistent temperature throughout when we're baking. And honestly, it's so much of a pain that we just try as much as we can not to bake anything. Up here, you can look at our range. This range does nothing. The vents are on the front, so it doesn't actually remove anything from the home. It just pushes it right back into the kitchen. As far as the stovetop itself, Simon said that he would like to see maybe a gas top. Something that would be a lot more efficient, like a natural gas with a couple burners. I don't know if we have space for 5 or 6, but I think he'd probably like that. I would like an undermount sink. I like the idea of being able to do your prep work on the countertops and then just swipe any miscellaneous extras that are on the counters right into the sink, so you can run the disposal and be done with them pretty quickly. If we look down, you can see that we've got linoleum floors. I think that they're okay, but I'd really prefer maybe a tile or a hardwood, something that's just looks a little nicer and makes the house look a little bit more up to date. Another thing is, if we move over here, you can see we have an entire blank wall. So that's a whole wall that I think would be great if we could use that for counter space or cabinet space or maybe a breakfast bar. There's our teeny little table. Simon and I both come from a big family, so I think both of us agree that it would be nice to see a larger table, just an area where we can have more space to include our family in dinner time. Walking this way, we're coming into the bathroom. There's a tile halfway up the wall and a tile on the floor. And let me get real close just so you can see this tile. It's ugly, and I hate it. And the worst part about it is that I think it's a pain to keep it clean. These grout lines are so small, and there's been 50 years worth of dirt coming in and out of this bathroom, so it's just, even baking soda and peroxide doesn't help. I would like to see maybe a wider tile or a larger tile or both, just anything to kind of make it a little easier on me to keep it clean. The other thing over here we have is a small sink, a really funky small countertop, a really small cabinet. We don't have a whole lot of need for storage on this side of the bathroom because we have a nice big closet. So I wouldn't mind seeing something smaller, but still with a little bit of counter space to the right so we can get ready in here in the mornings. Oh, and the other thing that we're missing, sorry, it took me a minute. If we look up here, you can see I'm missing something. I'm missing a vent. I don't have a vent so that when I take a hot shower, I can vent the steam out of the house. So my constant concern, and Simon's constant reminder, is, Molly, you need to vent the room. And I don't know how or how to help it. And the steam just stays in here and doesn't go anywhere. And a constant concern for us is, are we growing mold in this house? We don't know. But a vent would definitely help. So here's a quick walkthrough again. Bathroom, small kitchen, mismatched appliances, not enough counter space, and there we have it. JTV, thanks so much for taking the time to look at our video. We really appreciate it, and we really hope that you pick us. Thanks.